Thank you, President. My question is for the Minister representing the Police Minister. In 2020, this government hired Unified Security to manage hotel quarantine security. The security licence held by Unified expired on June 21st, 2020. Unified was granted an interim licence to continue operations pending a decision on its renewal. Records from the Licensing and Regulation Division, LRD, indicate that Unified's application for renewal was submitted a day after the licence expired. Under the Act, a company is only eligible for an interim licence if they apply for a renewal before their licence expires. Unified was not eligible for an interim licence, and LRD does not have the discretion to ignore this requirement. The granting of the interim licence meant that Unified was exempted from needing to apply for a new licence, a process requiring in-depth scrutiny of the company's financial situation and operating procedures, both of which collapsed within the year. Minister, why did LRD provide Unified Security with an interim licence when it did not have the legal power to do so?
Mr. Thiene.
Thank you, President. I thank Mr Coulty for his question. The matter will be referred to the Minister for Police. In saying that, though, there is no way of me actually knowing whether the allegations contained in your question are actually true.
Thank you. Mr. Quilty, supplementary.
Thank you, Minister. Granting the interim licence, despite the late submission of the renewal forms, is not the only irregularity regarding Unified Security Licence renewal. LRD have claimed that they approved the renewal of Unified's licence on December 26, 2020, after the Coates inquiry into hotel quarantine released its report. However, records indicate otherwise. The request for renewal is stamped as approved on August 11, 2020, well before the inquiry. Why did LRD lie about the date of the renewal? Why did the renewal have to be kept secret until the Coates inquiry had reported? Minister, what is the explanation for this discrepancy? The concern here is not that forms were submitted late or that approvals for renewal was granted, but that LRD acted outside its legal authority and lied about it, and that the cover-up is tied to what was told to the Coates inquiry.
That was a lot of questions, President. Like, it's supposed to just be one.
A bit struggling with your supplementary question, Mr. Quilty. I'll give you a chance to rephrase it. Just one supplementary. Thank you.
Question is...
Point of order before
Ms. Lovell, on a point of order.
Just on a point of order before Mr Coulty starts, I wonder if Mr Coulty could be heard in silence. I was having trouble hearing his question due to the derogatory statements being made by Mr Jepp about him.
Entitled to be heard in silence. Thank you. Mr. Quilty.
Thank you, President. The actual question is, Minister, what is the explanation for the discrepancy between the date that LRD claims they issued the licence and the date they actually issued it?
Thank you, President. I thank Mr Coulty for his supplementary question, and that will be referred to the Minister for Police for a written response within the required day's notice.
Thank you. Minister Statement, Minister Lean.
President.